here. We're standing at, I think it's the 163 bridge over the Blanco River that got washed out. As you can see, there's lots of large woody debris still stuck in the bridge. As you can also see, the bridge is down over there. But nature will heal itself, just like the river will heal itself, as evidenced by this colony of cliff swallows. So, the water, you can see the flood debris, the water was absolutely over their nests. Their nests are made out of mud. They totally disintegrated, and within 2 weeks, they have rebuilt their nests, and you can see that life is coming back to this bridge. And life will also come back to the river. And let's walk right across the street here. This is a little low water crossing, and you can see that the barrier, the bollards in the barrier helped to slow spread and sink some of the water and filter out sediment. So all these sediments filtered out here, and look what it caught behind it. There's inches and inches and inches deep, maybe feet deep of soil, and what's colonizing the soil? Tiny little plants are already taking root to lock this vegetation in place. So in just 2 weeks, you're starting to get lots of new plants growing in here, and their roots are going to hold on to this sediment with tenacity. I mean, they don't, without this soil and without the water, they die. So those plants are going to hold this stuff in place. This is going to help build up your riparian corridor, and all of this happened because you left the good woody vegetation, and you left the flood debris in there, and you left things in the river that are going to catch the flood and filter this water out. The other thing this does is when the water backs up against it and slows down, the water slows down enough to drop all this sediment out. So lots of good soil being built, lots of new plants coming, but the water is going to soak up into this riparian area like a giant sponge. It's like a giant riparian sponge. And then, after the flood's gone, that water is going to slowly be released as spring flow and give you this crystal clear running stream. So now you have a crystal clear running stream, and all of this water, if you don't manage your land properly, all of this water would have been in the river contributing to the flash flood. But because this is a highly vegetated creek, it slows the water down, it catches massive amounts of sedimentation and debris, and it keeps the flood way up in the uplands where it can recharge aquifers and then be released two weeks later, maybe 2 months later, possibly 2 years later, potentially 2 decades later. And that flood then slowly goes into the river all year round to keep the base flow of the river more constant and give you guys water when you absolutely need it most. So you can stop the flood way up in the uplands, turn it into aquifer recharge, which brings you the same amount of water back during the times that you need it most. So help me spread this word, and let's go and do good things. Thanks for watching, guys.